Chapter 2. Replacing the brushes and brush springs. Do not attempt to perform service on a hot tool. Always allow unit to cool completely and disconnect from power source before performing any service on the heat gun. Step 1. Remove rubber ring stand from the body of the Rion heat gun. The rubber ring stand sits within an inner groove and needs to be stretched over the groove to remove from the body of the heat gun. Step 2. Remove the 3 outer screws located on the green body using a T20 Torx screwdriver. Step 3. Firmly grasp the heat gun and gently pull apart, pulling the metal heating tube away from the body of the heat gun. Step 4. Depending on the condition of the heat gun, use compressed air to blow out entire internal components of the heat gun. Step 5. Locate brush and metal quick release wire connector. Using a pocket screwdriver or needle nose pliers, remove connector by prying it off the metal terminal. Step 6. Locate brush spring holding the brush in place. Using a pocket screwdriver, lift the spring leg off of the brush and guide it to the side of the brush so that it is resting against the plastic housing. Use care as spring is under tension and will jump out of place if not properly held in place. Step 7. Pull the brush out of the housing by pulling on the bare metal wire connected to the brush. Discard the old worn brush. Step 8. Inspect the spring. If the spring is not rusted, broke, or bent, it is recommended not to replace the spring. However, if you do see signs of wear, using tweezers, grab a hold of the spring and remove from the spring stand. Step 9. Replace new brush by placing it back into the socket with groove on top of the brush facing the backside of the heat gun. Step 10. Using tweezers, install new spring by setting it in the spring stand. Loop the long end of the spring up and around, bringing it to the top of the brush. Ensure the spring leg is resting in the groove on the top of the brush. Use care, as spring will be under tension and will be difficult to put in place. Step 11. Using needle nose pliers, reconnect the quick connect wire from the end of the brush by sliding it back onto the metal connector prong. Step 12. Repeat steps 5 through 11 for the second brush and spring. Step 13. Close heat gun by guiding metal heating tube towards the body of the heat gun while lining up the 3 screw holes. Insert and tighten screws until they are snug. Do not over-tighten screw as you will strip the plastic threads. Step 14. Replace rubber ring stand around the heat gun. Ensure the rubber lip fits tightly into the channel around the body of the heat gun.